Stutter, my brother, what's happening?
Hey, fantasy, it's session. We talking touchdowns, receptions, interceptions. They got a band and kicker, we need that correction. Talk them out, we flexing. How many of y'all you collect? We tryna get that winning record. Fantasy, it's session. Fantasy, it's session. Fantasy, it's session. Fantasy, it's session. Fantasy, it's session.
You
And we back with no Carlos. Looking at
what it is. Hope it's really short. Welcome to a special episode of Fantasy in Session. Today is the Thursday night preview. We're coming to y'all with the regular game. What's this? Week 3 preview Thursday, as you know what I'm saying. Then the part 2 on Friday, like always. But this is a special Thursday night preview, so we wouldn't leave y'all out there stranded for your Thursday night matchup. My boy Javar, what's going on? How you feeling, good brother?
hanging in there. About to be walking in a minute. If you don't,
Hey, bro, that should be so weird, bro. We talked for like an hour before we got on here. Then I gotta like act like I ain't seen you. It's real weird.
That's how. Hey, bro.
But what you was saying? You can't walk.
There go Carlos. What up, though?
Look at that profile picture.
Right. He looks like a coach or something, don't he?
I know. What are you doing?
Right. Strong side, left side. Yeah. But no, I'm bright. You're gonna see Carlos back tomorrow. But yeah, what you said, my leg. I'm just started physical therapy on the second week, and I can do a little walking slowly without the boot. So I'm be coming in. I'm gonna be back in action in a minute, just in time to see Alabama win the championship.
What? How did we even get there? Anyway, thanks. Shout out to Javar Achilles or ACL or whatever he tore. Well, let's give our 8-second moment of silence.
Facts.
And we back.
It's week 3. It's week 3.
It's week 3. So like I said, it's a special episode. So let me get into some of the news and notes. Since the last time we potted, man, it's a lot of news out there. We definitely didn't want to leave y'all without it. We got first coming in, Antonio Brown, man. He makes the COVID list, so he probably will not be playing on Sunday. I think he won't be playing. A player that tests positive, that is vaccinated, can return after 2 negative tests in a 24-hour period, but it will be tough for the Browns versus the Rams. But I guess he is on the vaccinated list, so he has the possibility to come back.
Updated statement on Carlos' profile.
It was a school assignment. LinkedIn picture, profile face.
It makes sense. It is very professional, bro.
Oh man. Dalvin Cook, you know what I'm saying? He went out on Sunday, but he came back. He had a little ankle problem, but the coach Zimmerman said he'll be okay. He'll be playing. They basically said they need to win, so they can't take no more losses out there. So Dalvin Cook is good to go. Right. Laviska Shenault is practicing in full for week 3. Deontay Johnson did not practice on Wednesday, but I think he'll be okay. They said it's not as bad as it is. How do you feel
about that, bro? I feel like I'm still kind of. If I can pivot, it's gonna be hard, I guess, to pivot.
It's gonna be hard. If they roll him out there on the field, it's gonna be hard not to have him on the field. I ain't gonna lie to you. The 49ers' latest running back update: Elijah Mitchell won't practice, and Trey Sermon is limited, and still in concussion protocol. Sherman says Mitchell has a chance to go on Sunday. I don't even know who the running back that you would want out of there at this point. If Mitchell is playing, I want Mitchell because he didn't score a touchdown, so that made his day look a little worse than what it was. But he did get a lot of touches.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind Sherman in your flex. We still have yet to see the guy play, for real. So if he's out and he's the second back healthy, I wouldn't mind either of them in my flex.
Antonio Gibson is limited on today at practice. I think he'll be okay Sunday. Derek Carrs are good to go on Sunday. Odell Beckham will be a full go at practice, so he is expected to be a go on Sunday, I'm assuming. And without Jarvis Landry, I think it's either going to be a big trap game for a lot of OBJ fans, or it's going to be a big victory lap game for a lot of OBJ fans. Hopefully a victory lap because I got him on my team. T. Higgins is day to day not practicing on Wednesday. The big breaking news that came out today, Wednesday, whenever you're listening to this, Justin Fields will officially be the starter for the Chicago Bears.
Time.
It was crazy. They
Right.
said it was going to be Andy Dalton at one point, and then it only took 2 days to change his mind. So,
I already know all of the Daryl Mooney owners and Allen Robert owners are just rejoicing right now. Just yes, we finally get them unleashed. All these 8-yard routes and stuff.
But I don't know, man. I was looking at the game on Sunday they played, and I think Allen Robinson only had like one target, if I'm not mistaken.
He had like 4 targets, caught 2 of them this weekend. But I'm just saying, with a wicked game playing.
No, I'm saying by halftime when Andy Dalton went out, he had 1 target in that touchdown, and then Justin Fields came in for them drives. And he didn't target Allen Robinson at all. I mean, but that's just a little microcosm. It's kind of gross that Allen Robinson has only got 4 targets.
Right, but just going into the week, they can game plan to help Justin Fields. He got a stronger arm, so it should be a lot more different than what we're seeing in the second half.
Speaking of aging white quarterbacks, Carson Wentz.
He
dropped a touchdown from Fields.
I forgot that.
I didn't see that.
Hold on, we can answer that in a minute.
I'm gonna get that in a minute when I get there. Speaking of aging white quarterbacks, Carson Wentz, he sprained his right and his left ankle, one a high ankle sprain and one a left low ankle sprain. I don't even know how you do that, but they still giving him a chance to play on Sunday.
Hey, he fighting for his rights to be in the NFL. He fighting, but
Russell Gage is week to week, apparently with an ankle injury suffered. So Kyle Pitts to the moon. Dolphins have confirmed that Tua has a fractured rib and won't play this Sunday.
Bro, he can't catch a break, bro.
Oh my god,
he probably at home like, bro. There's some big dudes in the NFL, man.
There was big dudes in college too. He just fragile. Hope you get better. Speaking of other quarterbacks, Texans have put QB Tyrod Taylor on. Tyrod Taylor, I don't know why I said his name like that. I can't even say it. Tyrod Taylor on the IR, but he could probably come off in 3 weeks. That's about the time period we're expecting. Then Roethlisberger is dealing with a pec injury because he keeps getting sacked. Davis Mills is going to be the starter. We'll talk about that when we get to the Thursday night game. Running back Darrell Henderson has a rib cartilage injury, but they are optimistic that he could play. So if you went out there and you grabbed Sony, man, that might be one of the fantasy steals because he looked good when he came in. Amari Cooper also has bruised ribs. I don't know what's up. That's like 3 rib injuries right there.
It's crazy.
And I think that's about it.
3 rib injuries, 8 quarterback injuries, and we just got into week 3.
Exactly. Will Fuller is expected to play.
Mm-hmm.
Jarvis Landry I already mentioned, and I think that's about all the news. Unless you guys anything I'm missing.
No, sound good to me.
All right, man. So let's get into this special episode, the Thursday night breakdown. Let's go ahead and start.
Hold on. Answer the question for you.
That's what I'm about to. Let me go ahead and start the breakdown by answering this question. Are you guys still starting Brandon Cooks even when the QB change in Houston? I say yes, man. I think no matter who the QB out there is, like you have to throw the ball to somebody, and clearly that's the only person they want to throw the ball to out there. He has 21 targets through the first 2 weeks. That's 5th in the NFL. The Panthers are top 5 in coverage according to PFF. But volume is key here. So I'm assuming that if you have Brandon Cooks, you don't really have many other options. You know what I'm saying, to start.
No, if you have Brandon Cooks, you probably have him in your wide receiver 3.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you're trying to get. I don't think anybody on your bench is going to get more targets than Brandon Cooks. Is what I'm saying. So I don't think you probably have like some trash on your bench, like something waiting.
I understand some concern because the Panther defense have been playing crazy. That Ricky Horn cornerback out there. He's been doing his thing. But yep, you said volume is key, but temper expectations, and I just feel the safest with Cook in the flex just to see what the rookie quarterback and moving forward. So I feel a lot safer with Cooks in the flex. If you got him as your wide receiver 3, I would definitely temper your expectations.
Cooks can't. I mean, not Cooks. Carlos said that Brandon Cooks got targeted 8 times when Davis Mills was in the game, so I think it's safe to start Brandon Cooks.
Okay.
Like I said, I don't think it's gonna be too many other people on your bench. Um, On to the quarterback, Davis Mills. Speaking of him, third round pick out of Stanford. He had 18 attempts, 8 for 102. How many did he say? Oh, well, all 8 of them for 102 and a touchdown to Brandon Cooks and an interception against Cleveland. He has no real rushing upside, so I don't think you even want to think about starting him unless your name is me and you had Tyrod Taylor and you have to start him because you have no other quarterback on your team. So let's go Davis Mills. Run it up. Mark Ingram or Philip Lindsay. Through 2 weeks, Mark Ingram has been the lead rusher, 40 attempts, 126 yards, a touchdown, and 10 red zone carries compared to Lindsay with 13 rushes, 27 yards, and a touchdown to 2 red zone carries. DJ, he hasn't been a factor as of lately, but DJ 43% of the snaps week 2 after week 1 seeing only 28% of the snaps, but he only seen 2 targets, so I don't think he can really feel comfortable starting him.
Any of them.
I think, no, not on a Thursday night. Carolina currently is graded as the 5th rushing defense according to PFF. They held Alvin Kamara to 8 yards on the ground. I mean, right. 8 yards on the ground and only 25 yards period. 4 catches. So I don't think you feel comfortable starting any of those running backs. On the other side of the ball, Sam Darnold coming in ranked quarterback number 13, averaging 35 attempts a game. At least 279 yards per game, both games. He had touchdowns, a total of 3. The Texans are the 15th, giving up the 15 most points to the quarterback position, 22 points a game, that is. I think you can feel comfortable starting Sam Darnold.
In 2 quarterback leagues, you probably
got one quarterback leagues,
right?
man. I think it'll be a low. I think he'll get you 20 points.
Yeah, I like it, but I just think you got somebody in 1 quarterback leagues with a higher upside. I think he has a safe floor.
I mean, he's the quarterback 13 at this point, so he's right on the QB1 list. I mean,
so at the moment, him and I did a post about Daniel Jones. Him and Sam Darnold and Daniel Jones are some quarterback 2s. I know it's so ugly, like they decent quarterback 2s plays.
Yeah, we talked about that, Los, in the offseason. Sam Darnold without Gase, man. Look at Gase is cancer. That's probably too much. I'm knock on wood. CMC, I think he's a star. The wide receivers is what you want to worry about. Robbie Anderson and DJ Moore. Robbie Anderson is 3rd on the team in targets. That's behind Terrence Mitchell Jr., the rookie.
I wonder where he at with CMC. He's probably behind CMC.
He's behind CMC for sure.
So he's 4.
Moore. Well, I was talking about between wide receivers. Moore had 19. Terrence had 9. Robbie 8. Robbie is leading the team in end zone targets with 4 to DJ's 2. Houston is allowing 17 fantasy points to the wide receiver position in the game. Moore has the easier matchup on the outside against Vernon Hargreaves, according to PFF. But Robbie will be matched up against Tremon Smith, who was graded a 62 in pass coverage by PFF. Robbie did get 6 targets in week 2, but I think it's a Thursday night, and I'm not trying to put any players out there that I'm questionable about on Thursday night if I don't have to.
I watch a little bit of the game, and I know early in the season I said Robbie Anderson and Sam Darnold should have a good connection, but bro, he is targeting DJ Moore. He is on the money with him. DJ Moore is the number 1 receiver in the offense, and DJ Moore is startable every week. And from here on out, I'm worried about Anderson.
Actually, CMC is the number 1 wide receiver on that offense. But yeah, I feel what you're saying. I am worried about Anderson. He did, like I said, he did get 6 targets last week, so that is a pretty good number. But it's not wide receiver 1 on the team numbers. And like I said, on a Thursday night, I'm really trying to pivot from any tough matchups and just try to see what I can get on Sunday. Because I would hate to be handcuffed to a fucking 5-point game on a Thursday night. You know what I mean? Terrence Mitchell, I still don't think it's time to start him yet, but he is seeing a lot of usage on the field. I think it's still a sit and wait for him. Of course, they don't have any tight ends that you would want to throw the ball to, so you don't even want to think about that. So that's all I got for the Thursday night game, man. You got anything else?
Nah, that pretty much covered it. I just hope it's not a blowout. I hope it's
well, it's
something
like
I can watch.
It's a 43-point over under. The Houston has been playing good, man. It's not like they've been like completely trash. And with Tyrod out there, they were looking like they were going to beat the Browns. So, who you got? Who you got? Let's give picks before we get out of
here.
here.
Going with Panthers. Panthers 3-0. They looking good.
Yeah, I got Panthers too. Who you got, Los?
Yeah, you said that's easy, so pretty much.
Yeah, but yeah, man. So we just wanted to make sure we gave y'all a Thursday night preview because we wasn't able to give y'all the whole game. I mean, the whole show today. Tomorrow we coming back with the whole show. Friday, you know the deal. Pull up on us, man. Pull up on us at the session. If you ain't know, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Lo said the Panthers. If you already watching this and you ain't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like, leave a comment, and yeah, man, we out. Peace. Shout out to Los. Shout out Tonio.
We out.